good. You're safe.
Can you please be quiet?
Hey, the building is under attack by Genesis. Their target might be you, Professor.
And so, you are my protection?
Anyway,
Oh, do
can
you
you come
like?
with me,
Don't you like me?
please?
Degrading monsters are nothing to fear.
It's the Hojo voice
Are
actor.
you talking about Genesis?
Indeed I am. A memento from a bygone era, when men could deem any unclassified life form an ancient.
Unclassified life form?
The celestial
This room is
calamity,
that room where you fight
Genova.
Sample. In the original game, I mean.
You need not know of it. Soldier's duty is not to think. Just follow your orders and protect me.
It looks like the original Final Fantasy VII. Like this room is 1-for-1 the original. You know when Cloud and that will come through here, and you fight Sample who comes through that. That's where Red 13 is. Like I do like the 3D. Because I know in the remake they did it and then changed the look of things and they made it look like new, right? And that's fine. Like, I love it. But this is kind of nice. I imagine playing this on the PSP, like the original game, and you're seeing like, I know this is the remaster version, so it probably didn't look this good, but seeing a 3D version in this room, which is like a perfect 1-for-1 of the same room where you meet fight Sample Red 13 in this room, and it is pretty cool. Like, I'm like kind of enjoying that, even though I'm playing this playing the remake, which I think is important to note. Like seeing the 3D versions of like original moments from Final Fantasy VII, I think is really nice. Wait, it's information here.
Danger. Do not touch.
You have to touch.
Ah! Man, what is this? It's so hot here. I'm gonna dry up. Where am I? You're joking. I'm gonna pass out if I fight in this heat. Wait, what? This materia. It's not mine. Whose is it? Well, no time to think. I'll use what I got.
Variable materia test unit activated. Verifying experimental materia. Proto Spellblade. Cura. HP Turbo. MP Turbo. AP Turbo. Or overgrown grubs.
Activating combat mode.
Wait, I got 3,000. I didn't think about getting Cura.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah! What's happening? It's so hot. Water. What do I do? I can't.
What is all this?
How do I get back? Wait. These guys again. Ah! Go away!
Hojo's gonna tell me off now, isn't he?
Finally awake?
I was just outside.
You've been here the entire time, flailing your sword wildly at the machine. I was able to gather some good samples. However, due to your roughhousing, a rather expensive machine was destroyed. I assumed you were familiar with virtual environments. Are you truly a soldier member? This was merely a test for a prototype materia. You will have to pay for the repairs. I will inform the proper department to garnish your salary. Don't worry, you'll pay it off in 10 years.
10 years.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Things change in 10 years. Slash 7 years. Don't worry about it, dude. It's fine. Give it 2 years. Don't worry about it. Something's gonna happen this year, Zach. You ain't gonna have to worry about your money. It's fine. Money's with the least of your worries this year, Zach. Trust me. I'm sure money will be the least of his worries in this year that's to come. Wait a minute. Hojo's like, I'm gonna make him pay me back by becoming my experiment in the future. He won't see it coming. These are interesting. They're like side plot points that you can do if you want to.
Whoa, looks complicated.
But I think it's just a way of dragging out the chapter as well. Push a button.
What's that noise?
What you just did was release test sample monsters onto the lower floor.
Whoops.
Monsters?
Too ferocious to be of any use. I was about to get rid of them. Such timing. I charge you with their disposal.
What, me?
I will tell you something interesting. The detention cells on 67 are being used to store items.
Oh, here we go. Go back and get the item.
The monsters you just released each hold a key for those item storage cells. Those storage cells may be holding some.
I get
if
it.
You're interested. Try to get the. However, how you take the keys from the monsters, you'll need to figure out yourself.
Let me guess, you steal it.
Honestly, I don't find that very interesting at all.
Even if you fail, there is no need for concern. After 3 minutes, a tranquilizer gas will be released.
Did you hear me?
If you dispose of the monsters within 3 minutes, I will not report that you were.
Okay, but tranquilizer gas, you say?
You won't need to worry. If this will be a good test.
Alright. Get on with it, dude. Why is with all the constant conversation, dude? Alright. Let me put... Let me put steel on. In case I need it. What about the rest of the stuff? Was this part? Was I supposed to do that? I don't even know anymore. I don't know if I'm doing good or not. This. No, I know this is a mini game. I'm talking about what I've just released down the bottom. What? What? Where do we take where the menu? One. Huh? Last time it killed me though. Alright. I can do that again apparently, but sure. Down we go, I guess.
These must be the samples.
3 minutes, yeah?
Hey! Where are you going? Whoa, whoa! My eval and soldier pride is at stake! Come back here! Man, they're scattered all over the place. So, I can take the items in the cells, right? The monsters have the keys to the cells. Now, how do I take them? Here I come!
Activating combat mode.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Come on. Oh, okay. The time limit's only
There you
out
are!
of the fight.
Activating combat mode. Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
How many is there? 6.
Here we go!
Activating combat mode. Conflict
The
resolved.
end!
Come on.
There you are!
Activating combat mode.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Where's the other two then? Must be down here. Yeah.
There you are!
Activating combat mode.
There you are.
Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
Here's a cell.
Do I have to open them now? Where are you going?
No escape!
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Okay, there's some time left.
Oh, I need to do it. Okay.
Good, it's open.
Let's go, monkey wrench. I wonder why the time limit seems a bit generous.
Good.
Why is his hair change color? Might be in the shading. Oh yeah, all these chests here in these prison cells. Henry, you guys are weird.
Good, it's open.
Oh gosh. They're just standing there.
Good, it's open.
Good, it's open. Good, it's open. Good, it's open. Guys, it's open.
Well, there can't be.
Alright, I ain't got time to listen to you talk. Good, it's open. We used the key to open it.
Well, there.
Wait, do I need to check on the toilet? It's open.
What?
2 Gil, let's go, Poggers. Do 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 do.
All the monsters are down, and I checked all the cells.
Go.
Okay.
While all this mayhem and Genesis
Professor,
attacking, I'm just fapping around in
training's
Hojo's
done.
lab.
Ah, you disposed of the samples and ransacked every last cell. A good outing.
Thank you.
First-rate work.
Thank you, Hojo.
I was able to acquire some intriguing data.
Data.
The items you picked up are yours,
Thank you.
but I locked all the cells once again. No more exploring for you.
So if you didn't get him, you lose him forever.
I must say, this is very interesting data.
Data. Data transfer.
That's my data. Don't use it for evil.
Wow, what about that? That. Easy trophy hunting. Right, what's this then? Oh, I can.
What's in this pod? Oh, nothing, I guess.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
There should be something interesting inside. Why don't you take another look?
Seriously? Where is
Uh-oh.
it? Professor, what?
One of these days, I'm gonna add the debated song as a redemption, or if we did, yeah. If anyone heard of the debated song, now's the time to play it. Because how Zack, well, I like Zack as a character, but man, sometimes he just is a bit clueless. Am I the only one who think? I can't be the only one who thinks Zack is just a bit clueless sometimes. How is he a soldier first class? He can't. He has some kid steal his wallet, right? And he's like, I can't catch this kid. Oh, where did he go? And everyone's debating me. I wonder what's going on. Ooh. And he's like, oh, there's nothing in it. Let me walk in here. Wait a minute. What? Everyone knows how notorious Hojo is for experiment. Hey. Hey.
No need to worry. It's just a simple experiment.
Oh. Okay.
There's need to worry.
Fine then. Answer me this question.
Question?
Tell me, who do you admire more right now?
Sephiroth.
What do you think Shinra needs most right at this moment?
Oh, he might actually look up to Angie or more.
Which do you believe to be more fitting of soldier?
But like, I have to get these right.
You are an intriguing one, I grant you.
What's that?
Just as requested, you will be physically enhanced.
Huh? That feels slightly closer to Sephiroth. What does that mean?
I'm not feeling as much power as I expected.
Alas, those are the limitations of your cells.
So there's probably a way to get the best outcome.
Or perhaps you want more at the expense of degradation, like some second-rate scientist's test sample.
Well, I'll never get to do that again now on this playthrough, obviously. It's all out the window, I'm afraid. Is it just here again for the sake of it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we done.
You seem purposeless.
Wow, thanks,
Well,
man. That's what
no,
best
I have a
best
purpose.
best compliment I've
I
had all
thought
day,
you
man.
said I would have some visitors.
The nicest thing that anyone
Are
said
you
to me.
prepared to
No joke.
sacrifice your own life to protect this great intellect of mine?
Well,
Of course I am.
Of course you can count on me. Come and get it is what I say. I'll show them the power of the next generation of soldier firsts.
They're all gonna be Papagas then.
That is most encouraging. Don't lose against some failed project by a second-rate scientist. Oh? Well, look who's here.
Genesis.
Hollander sent you, correct? You think that if you obey Hollander, he'll stop your body from degrading. Is that it? Pitiful. Just pitiful, I say.
Where does that go?
Genesis.
Oh. Felt like he went in the cutscene then.
A second-rate hack like Hollander couldn't cure a cold.
Sorry to pause the cutscene. Genesis' sword looks very cool, by the way. I love the look of Genesis' sword.
Genesis, that's enough.
Ah, what do we have here?
My friend, the fates are cruel. There are no dreams. No honor remains. The arrow has left. The bow of the goddess.
The entire cast of Hollander's freak show,
Shut up, you!
Loveless, Act 4.
where the two friends challenge each other to a duel.
Even
Ancient
Hojo.
epic. I read it thinking it might aid my research, but pure drivel.
How does the duel end?
Unknown. The last act is missing, and yet to be discovered.
There are various theories.
And what did that achieve?
The mysterious gift of the goddess.
Genova,
What is
right?
the meaning behind it? For us, at least.
His goddess is Genova,
Hold
isn't
it,
it?
Genesis!
So he didn't even kill Hojo. He's just gonna sit there and laugh, go, ha ha, these Papagans, they're subjects. I mean,
My
Genesis.
soul corrupted by vengeance
Shut up, right?
hath endured torment to find the end of the journey in my own salvation
Summon.
and your eternal slumber.
Let's use some summon material.
He's summoning again!
Zack, I leave this to you.
Huh?
You can do this. Trust me.
Don't leave me here! Stop! Come back!
Oh, now they're fighting. What is going on?
Aerith? Listen, can I call you back later?
When did we get each other's number?
I have some company.
Hey, she called She called back pretty quickly.
Don't keep your guest waiting, she says.
I had a feeling it was about to fight this Bahamut because, you know, the hints spoiled this earlier on, but it's okay. Before I fight this, said what I said about the story pacing, I might take it back. I think I'm seeing what you mean. It's not making sense. I feel like it's just jumping from one extreme to the next, and I'm not seeing what's happening here. Well, sorry. I'm seeing what's happening, but they're just jumping from one extreme to the next. 1 minute, Angeal's on Genesis' side. Next minute, they're fighting each other. Genesis is going to kill Hojo, but he doesn't do it, and he just blows up his experiment. It's kind of weird. It kind of is a bit... the pacing's crazy. I know I said 10 minutes ago, the pacing seems fine. I think I'm just enjoying the story elements, but I think it's just that the jump is weird. Like, it's not really flowing very well anymore. I just don't think it's just kind of crazy. Like, an Aerith call in there, still kind of... Where did that come from? Like, a lot of stuff happens off screen. Yeah, but there's nothing, they're not filling this in. There's nothing to fill it in. Like, it's kind of not making sense. They're not telling the story properly. That's basically my thing. Like, I feel like they're not telling the story properly, which is a problem. They need to tell the story. That makes sense. Like, it's just jumped from one extreme to the next, and it's hard to follow whether we're which side we're on. And that's why I'm struggling to, like, comprehend what's going on there. Unless I had read Loveless before, you know, I played this game, maybe I'd understand it more. Because I feel like Genesis is trying to recreate event, you know, that. But it's like he's trying to... His goddess is Genova. That's how I see it, right? But the leap in story isn't making any sense. It's just not. It's going... It's taking one huge leap to the next. Like, the story would be fine if there was some more... Take out the side games and just give me the rest of the story. You know, I don't understand. I'm sitting there doing these random missions. Not the side missions. I'm talking about the experiment stuff there. I liked them, but I'd rather them just fill in the story. Like, it's weird. Why did Genesis walk away from it? I get, maybe he's orchestrating a play. I don't know. But, like, it's just... I'm enjoying the game. I want to make it very clear. But stories... It's like, here's the graph. Whoop, woo. Whoop, woo. Whoop, woo. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's a big play, and like Genesis is heavily affected by it, right? And all the quotes, I'm actually listening to all the quotes and stuff, and I feel like he's trying to recreate almost Loveless, the story, and he feels like he's the main character or something, right? But it's still not making sense as to what Genesis is actually really trying to do here. Like, it's not. It doesn't even seem like he's against Shinra. He hasn't said who his enemy is. It doesn't feel like he's against Shinra. And Angeal is making even less sense. What is he doing? Like, is he on our team? Is he against us? Why is he like, Zack, you got this? Even though he's out now to be with his friends, but now the friends are fighting. That's probably in Loveless. But like, it's just... And where's Sephiroth in all this? I thought he's trying to stop all this from... Oh. I just needed to get off my chest. I feel it's just a bit... I like the characters, but they are... I'm not a fan of them right now because they're annoying me. That makes sense? I like the characters, but they're annoying me because they're just... The story is not pacing them very well. It's just kind of a bit all over the shop. Now I'm fighting Bahamut Fury that has been spoiled for me because... sorry, the thing's been turned down. Because a hint ruined this fight earlier. Robot Bahamut, let's go. I've got steel on still. Oh no. Ah. Great, I missed. I didn't even heal in time. At least you get to see the animation. Wow, that's so cool. It's gonna kill me. Yeah. Alright. Oh, it took all my AP as well. Jeez. You could have just given me a way to change my materia before I started this fight, man. No, I got the dreams and honor thing. I'm not seeing it. His actions are even more random right now. I might die from that. Can I have a youthful... Can I have MP3 or something? This is a boring fight, I'm not gonna lie, by the way. He just stands there.
Conflict resolved.
That was probably the most boring fight of the game. I know he basically nearly killed me twice, but I just feel like that fight was just a bit disappointing. The animation was very cool though. The mega flare was awesome. The fight was not so. I think I'm just a bit annoyed at the moment because of the way that the random. We're on top of the Shimmer Tower now. Just the way they delivered part of the story feels a bit weird. Like it was fine until now.
Everyone go.
Oh, because you said they changed all the animations. Where did everyone go? Okay. Well. Chapter 5. Right. I think that will be where we leave today's progress for Crisis Core as well. I think it's a good place to stop. Rather than jumping into another one. I'm gonna get a saver anyway. I'm
Come on, pick up.
Who are you calling?
Girlfriend.
Sephiroth.
Oh.
I just can't seem to get a hold of him.
Oh, haven't you heard? Word is, Sephiroth has shut himself inside the data room.
Of course he has.
In the data room, communication devices are strictly prohibited. It's no wonder you can't reach him.
Yeah, Discord, it to be said.
Apparently, he's researching the history of the Shinra Science Department.
Oh. Aerith, what's up?
Question. When are you going to make it for me?
Make what? No!
The barrel.
Flower wagon. You forgot?
No, of course I didn't. Hold on, I'm coming.
Okay. Cool. It's the Church Sierra. Nice section
You
again.
have errands? I suggest you, as soldier, you never.
Okay, it's another Aerith section coming up. That's fine with me. Right. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it there for today. We'll pick up the mail and all that stuff from tomorrow. So to summarize my I feel like I got annoyed at the end, but overall, really enjoying the game. I made sure I didn't do side missions today. So today's session we didn't do any side missions. I just did the story stuff. And so far so good. Really enjoying the game still. The gameplay is still really good. I feel like the side we will definitely have to go jump back to the side missions before they all pile up. Also, I feel like things are catching up. I'd like to get a little bit stronger and learn some new abilities, maybe some artisan material. The story was fine. I really enjoyed the Aerith moment. I really enjoyed that cutscene watching Zack and their bonds. Obviously got more coming up. I'm glad it's more than just one moment. But in terms of and obviously we watched the best cutscene probably that's in the game with the massive fight with the with Genesis and Sephiroth flashback. But the pacing of the story questionable. Because at the end, when we just did that last chapter, I felt like it was just. I feel like they're rushing. I feel like it just suddenly. Maybe I don't know if it was just they couldn't fit it all in a space in the original game, or what. But I just feel like it just started to get rushed. I don't know. There. Oh. I can't stand the PlayStation. It ruins what's coming up in the game. Oh my god, just what the hell? But PS5 just ruined what's gonna happen. Who's showing up in the next chapter, by the way. Anyway, the pacing of the story goes from one extreme to the next, and I felt like it started off telling the story pretty well, but it does just kind of happen at once. Like what? Angel disappears just like that. The Turks show up, and then you don't really ever see him again so far, and it's just kind of like the best storytelling so far is all the flashbacks. And then that last chapter just there, I got irritable because Angel and Genesis started fighting, but I thought they were working together, and then Mr. Hollandaise is like, go and kill Hojo, but they didn't do anything to Hojo anyway, and he just sat there laughing. Just, I think even if I know the whole story, it's still kind of going to be annoying because it's not making any sense. About Dreams and Honor, I feel like you're memeing a bit. Like he's nothing about what he's done so far is Dreams and Honor. I feel like they're following a script of Loveless, if anything. But it's not deterring my view on the game. I think I just got a bit irritated in that last section of the game, that last cutscene. Like it was a bit random, you know. Oh, well, Genesis suddenly attacks the Shinra Tower, but doesn't do anything to anyone in Shinra. You know, where's the president? They're on top of the Shinra Tower. Like, what is going on? Don't expect more than Dreams and Honor. Okay. But yeah, I just feel like the lack of characterization. I felt like the characters were great. I like the characters. I want to make it very clear. I like Genesis. I like Angel. Obviously, I love Sephiroth. I think Sephiroth was low-key one of the best characters in this game so far. And I think it's just because I'm loving seeing the more humanized Sephiroth. But then he hasn't gone through the change that I guess Angel and Genesis have going through right now. So there is that. It does kind of explain Sephiroth. Watching Angel and Genesis go through the transformation now does kind of explain Sephiroth later on, maybe when he loses his mind in the Shinra mansion, and then kills everybody in Nibelheim. But then again, he might be lost because his friends probably aren't around at that point. So my assumption is that Angel and Genesis die. But that's my prediction. But the game itself is phenomenal, and as a remaster, I didn't play the original, like I've said, but in terms of game mechanics, as a remaster, this is one of the best remasters in gaming market. And I think that's important to note. To see a remaster to this degree, you know, it's not just a graphic improvement, their quality of life, they've really put a lot of work into this version of the game. So yeah, I feel like the game itself is incredible, and I want that to be very important. I'm genuinely loving the game, and I know full well I'm going to love finishing up all the side missions. Like, that bit of the game is really fun for me. But we'll see how things progress in the next chapter. We're going to be going back to Aerith to build a flower wagon. So it's definitely going to start off with a nice, enjoyable moment. We'll crack through some side missions as well, and progress the game and see how things go. I feel like I'm over halfway through the game at this point, especially how the story just kind of throws it all at you. So we'll see how things pan out. But we'll see you on the next episode. Look forward to it. Much love. Peace.